Let me put you on game. Don't listen to people who lose or you'll do the same. Stop talking to people who don't give a fuck what you saying. Stop spending your money on weed, go hop on a plane. Stop pointing the finger and start taking some of the blame. Let me put you on game. The money is up and it's down, it's just how it goes. Everyone's going through something.
What up though? What's cracking, Scorpio? Let's get into this bucket read and see what it is that you need to know, okay? So you're being called to be careful of the new love connections you make. So some of you could be making some new love connections, like maybe you've done this recently or this is going to happen in the future. Someone might not be as single as they claim. So, we ain't trying to do no more third party situations unless that's something you don't mind doing, But if you're not trying to be in another love triangle or anything like that, be careful of the new people that's trying to connect with you in a romantic way, okay? We got unexpected emails. So some of you could be receiving an email from someone unexpectedly. This could be some type of notification or some type of news that you're going to receive here. All right, we got Remy Ma conceited. I look way too good to be doing this. I'm conceited. I got a reason. Okay, so this could have been someone who, they was very handsome. They was very beautiful. They used their looks to get away or to get a lot of things in their life. Like this person felt like they could have been too good for you or too good to do something here. All right, they feel like they was conceited and they had a reason here. All right, we got DeBarge, all this love. Somebody saying all this love is here waiting for you. So this could be someone that's going to be reaching out unexpectedly via email. All right, we have imposters. So, this could go back to be careful of these love connections that you're going to be making. Somebody could be an imposter. That means they're not who they say they are. Or this is someone who I feel like they're finding out they were dealing with an imposter, someone here who really was not who they say they were. All right, make your health your top priority here, okay? So this can be some of Scorpios, maybe you've been putting off going to the doctor or going to do this and do that because you feel you're too busy. You got to make sure the kids had this to do that. Like, you need to make sure that you're doing everything that's going to be best for you health-wise, okay? We're trying to have health and wealth in this mug. We go together. So in order for you to enjoy your riches, you got to be good health-wise. So stop putting off on them doctor's appointments and things that you need to go handle, especially when it comes to your health, okay? Some of you could be moving to another country. This could be something that you're thinking about doing, You want to move from the country that you're currently in, just kind of like explore. Maybe you want to live abroad for a little while, or maybe you just want to move to a whole new country altogether. I sure done thought about it, okay? So let's look at this imposter. Because you're getting warned to be careful of the new love connections that you make. Someone may not be as single as they claim. So somebody, you can meet them. You like, oh, you dealing with anybody? You dating anybody? They're like, oh, no, I'm single. To myself the whole time. They may have another situation going on, okay? So clarify this imposter. Messages for my Scorpios, all right? So this is somebody that can be toxic, all right? They have toxic ways about them. This could be someone who possibly used some type of spell word to get what they want. So they can be pretending to be somebody that they're not. Like once you get to know them, you'll realize this person's very toxic. I feel like this goes back to this love connection. This could be going for some of you now. This is going to happen in the future. Tell me about this imposter. All right, so we have outdated. So I feel like whoever this is, they've been discarded, thrown to the trash here. Maybe their thought ways or their thought process. Somebody's like, oh, I'm not going to be dealing with this. So this can be another trait of them. It's like how they view relationships and who should do what and all that type of stuff. They that one person. I feel like the woman should do this and the man should do that. All right, bad choice. So someone here could be realizing maybe they made a bad choice here. Because we have imposters. Someone here could have chose the path to show somebody and then realized this person was toxic. It was time for them to throw them out to the curb. Maybe it was their thought process, their way of thinking. But someone here has realized they made some bad choices. Maybe when it came to their health wise or something here. But I'm really picking up the energy over somebody they chose. Give me one more on imposter. All right, we got watching the shit go down, okay? Enjoying the gossip. There's some gossip that's going on either about this person and their choices or the things that they've done, or about this situation here. So let's get some tarot here. Let's see what's going on. All right, so tell me about this imposter, Holy Spirit. Tell us more, because this could have been a toxic relationship here, a toxic marriage, a toxic connection. Clarify imposter. Clarify imposter. Tell me about toxic here. All right, a tower. All right, somebody here felt like they were trapped. All right, we got the tower moment here. So they could experience a tower, but they feel like they were trapped in a toxic relationship dealing with a tyrant, somebody who basically was the boss of them and controlled them, like they was in jail, a lockdown or something like that. Clarify toxic. The chariot, yeah, they could have lost their way. Remember I said this could have been some type of spell work or something that was done, and it made this person lose the sight, lose all track of minds. There were lots of fights and arguments in this relationship. So it's a very toxic relationship here, okay? And somebody could be realizing they made a bad choice with the imposter, someone here that was pretending to be someone they weren't. Tell me about bad choices. The Four of Pentacles. They could have chose a situation or something due to money or some type of stability they thought they was going to have because they fear like poverty. Because remember we had conceded, like somebody here could have thought their good ways, the good looks was, it could have landed them with somebody who got money, or this is how somebody felt about them. But it was like they feared being in this energy of lack and not having enough money, not having stability, not being able to take care of some type of lifestyle or something that they had. So they realized they made a bad choice. They could have chose somebody, like I said, because they felt they was gonna live a certain lifestyle or have a certain way of life. Over here, tell me about these bad choices. The Star. Yep, they were very arrogant. This person, they want to believe nothing that nobody had to say. They was a know-it-all. So they could have been a tyrant. They could have been dealing with a tyrant here. So tell us about this gossip. What's this gossip that's going on? Because there's a lot of gossip about this situation and this person now. The world, because they haven't been able to close out cycles. They haven't been able to walk away from this person. Remember I said they lacked a vision. They lacked some type of vision here. They had a ton of vision. They was only focused on money, and that's all that mattered to them. And so it's like everything, I feel like this person's world is coming down, crumbling, especially financially wise. It's like the whole world, like everybody is seeing, everybody's gonna sit here and get to watch their downfall. Tell me about I didn't get it justice yet. For some of y'all, this is going to be their karma. This is going to be their karma. Something about this is going to bring balance to a situation here. It's going to be their karma here for choosing somebody else over you due to money. Feel like they was going to live a certain lifestyle, have certain shit over here in this situation, but it wasn't what they turned it out to be. The Hangman, they were stuck, not wanting to make some type of decision. Now they're at some type of crossroads, or when they had some type of decision to make, they chose the selfish way. And their selfish ways has to do with money. Clarify the Hangman. Man, Ten of Pentacles, y'all, I can't fucking make it up. Their selfish ways and why they chose this particular person over you had nothing to do with love. It was all about money here. Because they wanted to live a certain lifestyle. They wanted wealth. They wanted success. This is somebody who has struggled. They experienced setbacks. And now they feel like it was their turn to live a certain lifestyle. Like how people feel like, man, it's my turn to have this and have that. Like I done struggled, I done did this all my life, and they saw opportunity and they went towards it. All right. This is exactly why this person didn't choose you over somebody else, because they had an opportunity with money attached to it. They want to live a certain lifestyle. Dealing with this person, they feel like they deserved it. And when nobody gonna take that from them, okay? So let's see what this reading is about, y'all. So we got heavy Cancer, Taurus. So this can definitely be about a Cancer here. Libra, Capricorn, heavy Leo. What is this about for Scorpio? Heavy Aquarius, Aries, Scorpio, Libra, Aries, Capricorn, and Virgo. All right, you guys. I love you. And until next time, stay blessed.